for the casual consumer, for like me, who just like comes in and like they're like, you know, I don't know if I like the smoky flavor of, you know, a mezcal as juxtaposed to a tequila. What is some other differentiators? Or like, you know, I had a delicious pineapple margarita, and I like at the house the other day, and I grilled the pine.
You mean a mezcalita?
Mezcalita. Sorry, is it not a margarita still?
No, it's a mezcalita.
If it's with mezcal, it's mezcalita.
Mezcalita.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I mean, you can do
You just
whatever.
let me fucking walk into that one?
I did.
It is not
You learn.
right.
That is
That's
a
how
great,
you learn.
I mean, this is why we do these. I learned
Well, the
that.
beauty of the first thing is that people don't know that tequila is a mezcal.
Yeah.
So that's the first confusion in between, and the bar is simple as that. You approach mezcal in a totally different way because it's more like to educate it. People know tequila because they go to vacations in Cancun and everybody has
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
margaritas
the
and all of
casual
that.
consumer,
Jose Cuervo and
summer
bullshit.
drink.
Yes, exactly. Mezcal is more talking about they still doing everything old school. It's a lot of hard work to get this juice, and also like to me the way that I approach everybody on the bar, and I say, if you like a good scotch, good, you know, something like smoky, you're gonna love mezcal.
Mm-hmm.
Ours is completely different than most.
Okay.
Probably you already tried it and tasted, and the three good reasons, and it's simple as that. I can say it's less smoky the most because we have spring waters. It changed the complete complex of the bottle. It is mineral, and it's creamy, and we're on the highest point of Oaxaca, and that is a complete difference. It's like when you do wines, you know, it's like
Yeah.
the agave is
and
so
altitude?
happy
No,
because
it's nuts.
Hold on.
being on highest altitude, you know, like the agave is so happy because it's like the wind, the sun, everything. It takes longer to get mature because the sugar content is going to
Okay.
take longer. So
Not
our
so
agaves
hot.
are like 8 years on the Espadín, 12 for the Tobalá, and 15 to 20 on the Tepestate. But that make a big difference. So yes, the spring waters, also the altitude, and also having the production that you do everything and control the quality since you plant the agaves until you put the juice on the bottle and send it to the state, make a huge difference. So those three things are the best points that you can make someone interesting on this. And I say, hey, have a little sip. Also, when you smell it, it's like wine. Nose and mouth, both. Because it's too much alcohol on it. So if you just get it through your nose, you're like, oh, I hated it.
Yeah.
Instantly. You have to go to both. When you put it in your mouth, you drink it, and then you when you swallow, you close your nose. You're not breathing or doing anything. Let it go. Push all the alcohol through your nose first, and then you're going to open your mouth and taste everything. Like, it's a natural yeast. You're going to taste plantains, peppers, herbs. It's so delicious, creamy, mineral, and then different. Depends on which kind of agave it is, you're going to pick up something different. So it's more, again, it's just educating people, you know, and learning even how to sip on it. It's not like a tequila shot. It's like, it's done. Well, you don't taste anything. No, you taste the alcohol and it kind of burns, right? Good job. That's not the way that you need to tell people how to drink that. So it's actually a really good point for bartenders to engage with people.
Yeah,
that's a
it's
good point.
That was
And it's great.
excellent.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna add one more thing on
really
that.
Happy. That was exactly what I think our listeners want to hear because I wanted to hear it. That was news to me. So thank you.
Well, and I think one thing I learned from Juan and Marco, I went down there with my husband after Dana went down with a mutual friend of ours who's become an advisor for us. She's awesome. Anyways, I went down there and I said, why is this so much less smoky than most mezcals that you can buy on the market? And he said they do it very differently. So, as you know, it's roasted underground over an open fire pit, right?
Right.
Most purveyors take all of the agave out. So you've got the beautiful caramelized agave, and then you've got the burnt agave on the bottom.
Right.
So they don't ever use the burnt agave. And then so that keeps it much more lightly smoked and a much gentler flavor. Then they take the burnt agave, or the overcooked agave, if you will, and they make it into the paper that makes our labels. So we really wanted a fully sustainable product that didn't have additives and all that.
Oh,
so
that's pretty cool.
it's kind of cool. So
Yeah.
this is a portion. This is agave paper made from the agave that they don't want to use.
So is it oftentimes like a mezcal? Is it they just take everything they burnt as well, or cooked to a higher temperature degree,
Yeah.
bottom layers, and
Yeah.
they'll shove it all in there to be pressed into juice?
Yep,
sweet,
they
sweated?
put it all in the stills to be made into juice, and the problem is then you get a real heavy smoke, and then you also get kind of that tar burnt flavor.
You got a bug that just went down your shirt.
Oh, lovely.
That's content.
Hi, guys. Turn away.
Yeah, but it's crazy.
We
Got a show. Take off your top, Karen. The bug just went down.
We've always been
Yay!
we're buttons down guys anyway, so it's cool. You're groovy.
Hey,
And it's
our
crazy
new
for
t-shirts are Eat,
those.
Drink, and Fuck.
Yeah.
I know,
There we
right?
go.
Yeah.
It's crazy for those people who like want to nerd out on mezcal. Like, I mean, it's different definitely from the higher elevations to the lower valleys, like you were saying.
Yep.
There's going to be different tastes. There's going to be different smells. It's pretty insane how far deep you can go into agave.
Yep.
And like most people only touch the surface. And I believe like when I was in Mexico City one time, somebody told me the best way to drink mezcal is to sip it like you were kissing a woman. That's what somebody told me.
Yep.
Really? I
Yeah.
like that. That's
Wait,
good.
please explain that again.
So you just take small sips
I guess the
of a
French who
mezcal.
never fucking enjoy mezcal.
Yeah. I like what you see. That's well played there. Well
Yeah,
played.
wouldn't you say, don't most people enjoy mezcal like they sip on it lightly with a beer or something?
Yeah, it is, and and it's traditional there. They have a little bit like an orange. You need some citrus
Yeah.
for the people. It's more not for tasting; it's for smelling. So it can catch a little bit the alcohol, but not the flavors or change anything on the actual flavor of the agave. So it's just you have to be gentle. You have to sip on it. That's one of the things that I tell people and say when they are like, okay, are you ready? And I'm like, no, we're gonna sip on it. You don't have to do the whole shot. You gotta learn how to taste it so you loved it. When you love it, then you can fucking grab the bottle and get on it.
Like they're fun in drinks too, because it adds a
They
little
are.
different thing, but they're also fun by themselves.
Yes, the ones that we have right now, they are really good for sipping because it's a really good quality. The espadín is always the one that we can always cultivate and have a lot. So it's great with mixes and everything. But I want people to learn how to taste the
Straight.
clean juice, and then they can do whatever they want after that.
Question.
Well, it's fun to add worm salt, too. If you guys ever added worm salt, I'm sure Dana has. My husband and I like to add the worm salt, and it's literally made from
Well, that was going to be
Worms.
my question is, like, let's say someone like the casual person is like, well, let's give this shit a try. After they've kind of had it, you mentioned a citrus. Is there a drink that, either your bars or restaurants, or is there a drink that you make at home that plays well and easy to, not like 70 ingredients that people can
Yes,
make?
so especially working class. We have a working class or bar program. As we always want it to be a square meal, a stiff drink, and a fair price. That's what we wanted to do.
Really is
Love
so
it.
good.
And it
Yeah,
is,
definitely.
all of
I
our
get that.
all of our drinks. If you go to restaurants, it's 1 or 1.5 ounce pour. Ours is 2, so everything is already
You're my
strong.
vibe. You've always
Yeah.
been my vibe.
And I know, and we do everything like separate. So we have one really good that is habanero, grapefruit, so it's really good, and rosemary. We have the mixes separate, and then we recommend like this one's great with whiskey, this one's good with tequila, this one good with mezcal. So
Okay.
that one is specific, and the peach with green tea, and literally is or
peach and
menus
green
are
tea.
so easy. We don't have to muddle things for 20 minutes and do all of that because we want drinks could not take more than 3 minutes at working class, and food cannot take more than 15 on appetizer. So we have our rules and how we like to do things. You have your batch already,
So I
and
love
then you
that
mix
place.
it, ice, and done. But it's still delicious. It's
Yeah.
really, really good product. We make it fresh every day, but we're not doing to ordered things. And that one is really good. And it's literally just grapefruit juice. You can just have your own or squeeze your own. I use fresh lime and everything because that's like the citric acid for all the bartenders. For us, is the lime in Mexico. A little bit of a spice. Tequila and ice. It's literally, you just stick, literally, you don't have to make the rosemary syrup to make it that crazy.
Fancy.
I mean, you can go nuts in your house to make it fancy and show your friends.
Look at him. You're looking
Right?
at Chris.
But
Chris
then
is
you just put it
McDonald's.
on top and literally that change everything. More natural, you keep everything, you enjoy the product better. That's the way that I see it.
Yeah, I agree. I enjoy
Kids,
the
keep it
product.
simple,
You're on the bar forever, so.
Keep
you
it
know.
simple, stupid. I like it.
I also like calling it juice now. I'm on that train.
And Dana, because I always called it juice. I love it.
Oh,
Juice. It's the
So
juice.
When y'all have been saying that the whole time, I just kind of started doing it so I didn't get made fun of again. I was like, cool, I didn't know that was the word for it. So fuck yeah, I'm going to start using that
It
word
might be
more.
locals word, but that's okay. We like it.
All right,
I
we're
know.
bringing it back.
Yeah.
And also, I always say this is, and I put it on we put it in the beginning on the bottles, and then we have
Good
to take
fucking
it out.
juice?
No, we put agua bendita, holy water. Because in
Ah.
Mexico, that's literally what it is. It is like the holy water of Mexico. It's like, in Oaxaca, it's a culture, it's so much respect for this And it's great. So people is like for funerals, for wedding, for any big events in your life, that's the mezcal. And I think that's why it's the holy water for everyone. So yeah.
Sorry, my phone rang and from work. I was like, I didn't missed it. Oops.
But this was work.
Well, are you ready to fucking drink my juice?
We are very ready.
Yes.
Always ready to drink the
Before
juice.
we go, though, we do have some personal questions. I know we've talked a little bit about the restaurant. We've talked about the mezcal in the background. Y'all have tequila that will be coming to the market soon, but right now it's states only. It's the mezcal.
Yeah.
We're going to learn a little bit about what y'all like to drink or where y'all like to drink. Put some tips on everybody. We had an episode the other day. Fun fact, it was right before y'all's. So if this drops Thursday, it was Tuesday with Stephen Waters from Run for the Roses, and he was like working class. That's his spot to go if he can get off. And so we wanted to kind of pick your brain and ask y'all some of the questions.
Yep.
Karen, you've been here forever. You know the lay of the land. You said it, not me. So we're going to get yours as well. I think we like to start every question when we get to know y'all a little bit is where do you have happy hour if you're not at work? And so, like, I've been teeing off on, I had this at El Chingon the other day on Tennyson, so you can find it readily available around town. But where are we drinking, ladies, if we're not in the office?
Super mega and working class after my shift. That's
This
what I
is
do
her
my
office.
battle.
All right,
No,
well,
one
let's say you don't own
My
these.
happy hour is Tavernera. They have the best fucking deal.
Ayo.
It is. Run for the Roses. I love Steve Waters. You know, we're really good friends. I love what he does with how we make everything fun. You know, it's not super crazy. It's a little bit more intensive than what we do here, but I love him. He do a really good thing with taking care of the good juices over there. Anything, you know, like good whiskeys, you find it there. You have a good mezcal, you better find this one there. He texts me, so I know he has it there. Those are my like places to go. Taverner is always like a good place that I go very easy when my family is in town, and we like to go to Pizzeria Local in Boulder a lot. That's our spot. Like, I'm sure, like, when we do taxes, I'm like, 2 times a week. Shit, we gotta stop this. But, you know, it's a fun place because we ride our motorcycles, and then we just go and have some pizza there and a salad, and then we come back. And
What kind of hog do you have?
I almost showed up today, like, on the motorcycle.
So are you
That'd be nice with the fucking backpack and then a bottle of mezcal and tequila in each side. Like, hello.
Fucking
Next
Missed-
time.
What the
Next
fuck?
time.
What, that would have been better than a diners, drive-ins, and drive.
Oh,
know
yeah.
How guy
Yeah.
goes in on the
Oh,
red
yeah.
convertible.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
I
missed
get in my-
opportunity.
That's
I
some
get
Rough
there in
Rider
my
shit.
I get in my red Ducati.
You have a red Ducati?
Wait.
Oh, God, don't tell my husband. He's going to be jealous.
Wait, so what's your favorite canyon to ride? Is it Boulder Canyon as well? I've
Yes,
heard
I
that's
mean
a
we
great one for
do
bikers.
it all. My favorite is in like actually we go to Grand Junction, O'Reilly, and Carbondale.
Oh, yeah.
What is the highway? $1 million.
Oh,
$1,000
that death
highway, whatever.
Yeah.
It is
$1 million.
amazing. It is.
Silver
gorgeous.
Tip,
But when
that
we're
run is
around
so
here, we
gorgeous.
just go like Netherlands and you know.
That is, I mean, we went up camped up there the other day, and I was just thinking about how I was like, this place is gorgeous. I can see, and it's been voted as one of we have a very nice place to be a motorcyclist.
Yep.
Chris is trying to die on one. He had a wreck on his Vespa back in the day, and he's trying to get back on the hog as well. So
I have a little
I'm too
Suzuki if you
scared.
want to
I can't
practice.
do that shit.
You hear that?
No.
I have a little Suzuki that was my practice. He can use it now.
Like one of those 150 cc's. Just
No, I think
walking around
it's 500. I don't know. It's a small Suzuki,
Fuck
but
yeah,
it's fun.
I could
They
get
go
out.
fast. They
Yeah.
go really fast.
I
Be
know.
careful.
Fast.
Y'all are crazy. How do y'all do that shit? I don't
No,
get
but you know what? It's a great thing. When you're in the restaurant industry, you know you're 24/7. Your phone
Yeah.
is ringing all the time. That's my only place that you have your hands on. You're on your own if you want to listen to music, but your phone never rings. It's nothing that you can do if something happens. If the place is burning, fucking call the insurance because that's your go time. And it's really good, relaxing time in your own. So I always love that.
Have you ever been to the what is it, Sturgis? Is
Oh
that
yeah,
the,
Sturgis? Oh, my
Sturgis
God.
bike rally in South Dakota.
No.
do you have like a biker gang? What's your call
Do you have
sign?
a vest that has
Right.
like a patch on the back?
Oh, no, I got my
Get one
own.
that has
That's
that.
it,
I was gonna say she needs a
Yes.
Dona
And
Loca.
you see the
And start a
hands and
crew,
everything.
Dona
It's like,
Locas.
Come on, right?
We've got
I'd
swag
ride
coming
with you.
soon. We've
I
got
know we
swag
have
coming
our
soon.
hats coming soon, so you guys can come and wear that one for the next podcast, okay?
I'm down like Charlie
Dona
Brown.
Loca,
I'm a
yeah.
hat wearer. I need
And
a
then
haircut.
t-shirts and bandanas and all of that stuff is coming soon. So we're going to start doing all